Okay, so I'm gonna continue talking about some of the things that Revit can do, and it can do a whole lot. You just have to keep practicing and practicing. Have to go over information, what you can. Think about what you're doing. I don't know. I think some of this is fundamental. But I don't want to just stay on one subject because everything changes. So I just like getting on here and talking about what I do know. So maybe it'll help somebody. It's your choice. For the let's see how many, for the 15 people that watch this video. I hope it helps. I appreciate that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to continue this. Now what I've been talking about are dependent views, and if you can see over here on the right hand side, this is what's called a parent view, and these are the dependent views, and this M is for middle. There's middle, north, and south. That's the M, N, and S. So okay. So we are overall. So this is the overall, and here, this is the north part. Let's see this view. Can I do this? This was the scope box. Okay. So this is the north part. That's the north part. And no. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. So that's the north. This is the middle part of the sample drawing that Autodesk provides for us to use for practice. You can get these in your sample data that comes with the program. And for me, this is the southern part of this floor plan. So and what I want to stress is how to read this piece of information. This is a match line, and when you are creating these dependent views and you want to associate these numbers as references, to read these numbers, you have to, I'm going to go to middle water. Okay. So what happens is, this is the water view, because usually I'm using plumbing as an example, and what we usually do is separate the two meaning water and sanitary. So you're going to have a sanitary view and a water view. Depending on the particular view, you could have both systems on a view. I mean, it's possible, but a lot of times you usually separate out the water from the sanitary. So anyway, let me get back to this. So if this is water, let's see if I can create a pipe, water pipe, cold water. Okay, and you always have to check your pipe type, which is copper in this case, and your system type, which is your cold water, domestic cold water. Okay. So what is it, 6 inch? It doesn't matter at this point. So I'm going to put a 6 inch. Let's go to the overall. So the overall copper, domestic cold water, and let's do this. I'm going to continue this. Okay, and go here just to make a difference. So let's go back to 8. One of these is 8. This is the middle. Okay. So how you read this, that's fine. How you read this, let's go back. So you see what I've done here. I'm going to stress this again. That what's happening is I'm clicking on my left, the mouse on the left, and what's happening is the architect's drawing is being highlighted, and I don't want it to do that. So what you have to do is come down in the lower right hand corner, and where it says select links, I do not want to select links. So I'm going to put an X. I'm selected, and when I click into the model, it doesn't highlight. Okay, so you want to turn this off and on whenever you need to, because sometimes you need to be able to select your link model. So if I turn it off and I want to know what this, whatever this is, so I can hover over it and choose my tab button, and I can find out what it is. It's topography, surface, okay, so whatever. And what are these little things? Okay, that is a column. So, you know, it depends on what you need it for. But if you're not going to use it, be sure to turn this off, the link model off, because you're going to click it accidentally, and you don't want that. So when you don't want it, be sure to turn this selection, whether you can select the link model or not, off or on, off or on. It's your choice. So we're getting back to this, how to read this reference note, okay? And this is actually a link. So what you do is you read, let's go back, so I can do this. Let me go back here, So what happens is you read, when you're working on these drawings, you read and you continue, as you continue up, and you want to go to the next view. So you read this as if for continuation. Let's see, let me just put a note in here. Caps, C, continuation, C. Okay, so this is what this means for continuation. For continuation, C, P108. The one is that it's the first. It's a title. It's the first drawing on sheet P108. Okay, it's not going to go to the sheet. If you double click on this, it's not going to go to the sheet. It's going to go to the view. Okay, so you're continuing to see what's on the other side of this 6-inch cold water pipe. Where does it go after this, right? Which is one of the main reasons why you want to use dependent views, other than the fact that the entire view, this north, middle, and south floor plan, I think an eighth will fit on it, but if you have, it depends on the drawing. It depends on your drawing, and it depends on how you want to set up your drawing. Because there's so many ways to do this. This is one of them. Why it's an advantage to have this reference to go to the next view, because if you don't have this, and let's say you want to go to the north part of the code of the water services, right? Because if this is the middle, and you want to go to the north, which is up here, or if you're down in this area and you want to go down to the south part of your drawing, so you would come down and you would get some reference views, and that's another topic altogether, how to create these reference views. Okay. So you read this as for continuation C P1 P108, but it's not going to go to the sheet. Let me so, and for the same down here, I think I can copy that. Yeah, copy, come down here, and you can do the same thing. And as you go from top to bottom, for continuation C, whatever that is. And I think that so how you do that, let me go back. I want to go back. So what you do is you're looking at this drawing and you're going up and you want to see the continuation C P108. So you double click on that, and this is the continuation. For here, for continuation C, this is because it's on the other sheet, and I think that we can use annotation, cropping. We can go here, and it should go off. And let's go back to middle. So we have it here, and we can continue for continuation C. Let's go back. This one, can I copy Control C? And here, let's see what Revit does. And Control V. Nope. Yeah, Revit doesn't do that. So what I can do, I'm going to do this. I know this is a long way around, but I can go here, maybe copy, right? Copy, go here. Okay, I'll do it like that. Come here and hide this again. Okay, so for continuation, see P109, which is the middle. So you can go back and forth, and then this, of course, you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to come over and come here like that, so it doesn't. And that piece of information is. Let me go here and show you. That's the annotation. That's the annotation crop. So you can turn it off or on, right? That's the crop region. You can turn it off or on. And I like to keep it on. It depends on the view. But this annotation crop is off and on. Here, off. Okay, it's on now. Okay, I can turn that off here. Or you can come down in here somewhere. Do not crop, hide. What's this one? Do not crop. So I think the only controller for the annotation crop is, other than turning off do not crop view or hide crop region. That's the only way that you can turn off the annotation crop. So you can turn off, you can control it over here as an independent. Okay, so come here and it's going to show. So you can do that. So yeah. So you read it as you go up, or when you see this reference piece. What it means is for continuation, see, I can put it up here like this. However you want to read it, depends. A lot of times people rotate that 90 degrees. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let me go back down. I'll just rotate it here. Okay. And it's usually over here somewhere, or, well, no, that's a good place for it. Just get it out of the way, because there could be some pipes in here. You know, this could be over here somewhere. So right there. So that's how you read in this these drawings and this reference. So let's go down to the southern part of this middle section and put another reference so that we can look at the south part of the drawing. This is the southern part of the middle region. So we want to look at the southern part, okay, of the drawing. And in order to do that, let's go to View. And I want to, that's the scope box, and I want to reference. I want to reference. This is how you create the match line. So go to View, and I want to create a reference. And my reference drawing is the southern 1/8 water view, okay? Because you're gonna have, depending on your setup. Let me go here and see this. See what you have. These are related views. I like to use this floor plan as the view type, and the target view you could have. Watch this. You could have so many of these you can reference. So you want to reference for continuation. C, south water, 1/8. So it's going to be this one, okay? So I'll click on that, come back over here, and Revit would automatically attach that to your arrow or your mouse arrow, okay? So we know that it's on sheet P111. So let's go down here, and we go down, and we see P111. Okay, so this is the south water. Let's go here. Let's look at this. You see? So there's two. Because I can put two views on P111, that's going to be 2. That's the waste. Now down here, it's going to be 1, south water, and it's on sheet P111. So everything is here in this reference for you, so you don't have to go back over it. Because if you're in this environment, right, if you're on your sheet, if you're on your view, and you're doing what you need to, whether it's on this one, or you could be down here. You could be in the overall, looking at plumbing, looking at water and waste. But you can go here, you can just click this reference view and not have to go over, because no telling where your browser will be. So this is, in other words, this is a way to, so it's faster to go to the sheet without having, because you could be down here in your families somewhere that you've used last, and now you have to scroll up, scroll. Let's go over here to the scroll. Then you have to scroll all the way up to go to, now what was it? What am I looking for? You know, the southern water. Southern, you go here and you go here and you go here. So there's the water. So, oh, good. Now I'm on the sheet. You know, I think that's a waste of time. But you know, it is what it is. You do the best you can with the tools that you have. So you're looking at your layout and your systems, and you're running your systems, you're running your hot water, your cold water, and all of this. And all you need to do, let's go M. You know, you're running your water in your middle section, right? This guy has come down here, right? And now let's go here and here. So let's say you want to increase. You want to go down. Let's go over here. Okay. And now you want to go for continuations. For continuation, see P111. So you double click and P111 is here. Okay. So that's how you do that. Let's go back up so we can get that annotation continuation, you see. But we don't want to show it on this one. Let's go back to south. I don't want this. That's waste. Okay, middle water, we go back here. Okay. So as you can see, it looks like that this water is continuing, but it's not showing up here. Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? What's going on? It should show up. Let's go. Let's look at this some more. Okay. Okay, so that's the where I'm here, right? And I am going back here. Let's go back. So this is not showing up. Now why is that? Let me go to properties. Cold water, everything looks good. So I'm going to, I'm going to bring this down here. Okay. Undo that. Undo. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. So it's not, okay, there it is. I didn't have it looking at, I need to bring it out some more. Anyway, I knew something was wrong. So let's go back down to where I was before I got interrupted. So yeah, let's go back, and then what I can do, I think what I'll do, I'll stop here and continue all of this fun stuff later. So as you can see, you have to just be careful with what you're doing, where you are, but Revit will tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, and I hope that helped, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.